Supposedly no woman has ever finished this giant pizza slice. I'm a pretty big pizza fan, but even I have my limits. So let's look at this and let's see if they can actually eat this pizza.
Oh, buddy.
That's how big do you think that is? I mean, that's big. That looks like maybe a large pizza, you think? I'm trying to like size it out. Like if you were to cut, you know what I mean? Like if you were to cut from here and move it up to here, right? And then like look at it, how big it would be. That's what I'm thinking, Johan. I'm like, you know, it's not unfathomably big. And it's also, it looks like it's pretty thin crust. Doesn't look like it's like a deep dish or like something like a big pan pizza. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a lot of fucking food. Like your stomach is not that big. But it's not like any worse than sitting down and eating a large pizza while you watch TV while drinking a 2-liter.
Oh, I'm ready to eat for 4, that is for sure.
What's all on there? It looks like pepperoni. Is that pineapple? A little bit of ham? What is all on that? I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks fucking good.
And welcome to today's video. Today I am still in Sydney.
I mean, look how big that fucking piece of pizza is compared to her. Like, that is really the size comparison that you have to look at. Is not like how big is that pizza compared to me, like a 230-pound man. The question is how big is that pizza compared to her, a 5-foot-something, 105-pound woman.
Sydney, Australia, and I am at George's Gourmet Pizzeria, where I am about to take on their massive mega pizza slice challenge. Now in front of me I have about 2 kilos of pizza that I have to eat in less than 20 minutes.
20 minutes? Holy fuck. That's gonna change things considerably. That's going to be interesting. Let's see if she can get through it.
To be successful today, if I do not finish in under 20 minutes, basically they're going to tell me to get the heck out of here and I have to pay full price for this pizza.
It's a $60 slice of pizza. It is gourmet, right? So it is a gourmet pizza, but that's... All right, let's see if she can do it.
That sounds really sassy. But in front of me, I have the George's special pizza.
How you doing, Stuff? You having a good day, mate?
Which is absolutely delicious. It is covered with a bunch of tomato sauce. We have mozzarella cheese.
You know who this is? I don't know. This looks good. I saw the challenge and I was like, dude, I gotta watch. I gotta see if she can do it. She's great. I want to see if she can. Have you seen this? Have you seen if she was able to knock it out? She's small. Like that's a lot of pizza for somebody that's small.
A bunch of pepperonis. We have cabernet. We have,
You love competitive eating? I think it's definitely interesting to watch, especially like the size of people and how they do it. Yeah, she posted it on Sunday. Yeah, it's a relatively new video. Like it's relatively new. It's like within a couple days. Has a few 100,000 views, so I figured I'd watch and see how she does. Is she a professional competitive eater?
I can't remember the name of this sausage. We have cabernet sausage, we have pineapple, and then we have some delicious looking bacon, and then of course we have more cheese on top of that.
Posted on the same day. You're hungry now, dude? That pizza makes... I'm getting hungry just looking at it. She and Beard Meats Food posted on the same time on Sunday. So did Beard Meats Food tackle it at the same time?
But yeah, 20 minutes. If I am successful, I do get the pizza.
Once she said 20 minutes, I was like, okay, now you've got a real challenge. Like prior to the 20-minute number, I was like, yeah, anybody can do this. No, he's in the UK. Gotcha. She sounds like she's an American that traveled to Australia.
For free, and a spot up on the Wall of Fame.
She sounds like an American.
There's only ever been one other winner of this challenge. Our good friend, Mr. James Webby, who finished this in, what was your time, my man?
Like 4 minutes.
4.5 minutes.
Dude, he ate that fucking pizza in 4 minutes. Holy shit. That is fucking nutty.
This guy is insane. I luckily have 20, but yeah, there ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's pull our hair back and get this challenge.
Like watching skinny people who competitively eat, big fat guy. Yeah, isn't that interesting? No, that's true. That is true for sure.
Started. I don't know why I'm nervous for this. I decided to not cut mine into pieces. I just want to enjoy this as a mega pizza slice.
I feel like not having it cut is going to hurt in the long run because you're gonna have to like put your head down by the table and like slide the fucking pizza over to your mouth because you're not gonna be able to like pick it up. Do you know what I mean? But at least if it was like cut up and like manageable, pick upable, I don't know. I'm curious to see how she tackles this. I expect to see her like head level to the table, like sliding the pizza off into her mouth, trying to eat it, versus picking up the whole thing. She might start by picking up just like the tip of it and eating it, and then like doing it that way. Never doubt how savage some of these pro eaters can be. Oh, bro, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this works.
So, 1, 2, 3. Let's eat us a massive pizza. Here we go.
Yeah, so she's just gonna pick it up and just dive right in, right? Bro, that pizza does look like it tastes good though, right? Like, tell me that doesn't look like it looks good. Like, if you're anything like me, it's hard to turn down a pizza any day of the week. Like, even if I'm hungry and somebody's like, "You want a piece of pizza?" I'm like, yeah, probably. Like, I could probably eat at least one slice. So, like, that pizza looks pretty fucking good right now.
Yummy.
Well, that was eloquently put. How could I not enjoy it, though, with pineapple on top?
That dough is really crispy.
I would almost compare it to like a Neapolitan or Romana-style pizza crust. It wasn't cracker thin, but it was on the thinner side.
It definitely looks thin. I think the thin crust is going to help you be able to try to tackle all that to where it's not all breading. Dude, that's just so much fucking cheese, though. You imagine? Ah, that looks good, though. How you doing, Namtron?
If y'all don't believe pineapple belongs on pizza, get out.
Or really, just continue believing that pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, because then that means there is more for me and the rest of us pineapple on pizza lovers. It is absolutely complementary to all of the salty meatiness of a good pizza.
See, at that point, like, she needs to burrito that pizza. Like, it needs to be folded over onto itself at this point. Like, I know, like, just picking it up and taking bites, but, like, at this point, it needs to be burritoed.
Pizza.
I'm on a diet, so just one slice today for me.
I waited probably all day to say that.
She probably hadn't ate anything. I don't know. Like, I don't know much about competitive eating, so I don't know if it's best to not eat, you know what I mean, for a couple days. I feel like not, because that would shrink your stomach. But I also don't think you'd want to go into it, like, full, because then your stomach's already got, you know, food in it. So I'm sure there's like a science to like what's the best amount to eat and what you should eat before this. Because I'm guessing she didn't just tackle this like, I'm just going to do this today. Like, she knew what the fuck she was doing.
Come on, Katina, let's go.
So she's like a minute in, and I feel like she's put, you know, some pretty good damage on that pizza, but realistically, that's probably only about maybe an eighth of the overall pizza that she's ate in a minute.
Thank you.
I've always found it really fun to eat pizza in one major slice. If I order a pizza in, I always think it's fun to get it unsliced and then make my own mega slice out of it. So this was right up my alley.
There were so many different topping options I could have gone with. I had to go with the one that was named after George himself.
I'm wondering if there's like a minimum amount of toppings you had to have on the pizza. Like, if you couldn't just be like, I'll just take pepperoni and cheese. If they were like, no, it has to be 4 toppings.
He created it, gotta eat it.
George is an absolute local legend, but I did not get the pleasure of meeting him on that day because he had been out all day working on a farm. So I guess he's a jack of all trades, but I did get to meet both of his sons.
All right, we're gonna go for the mega taco fold now.
There we go. We knew the fold was coming at some point. You have to get the fold in there.
So I feel like that's gonna be fun.
It just makes it easier to eat, right? Like, it just makes it easier to eat when you fold your pizza. Like, I'm a big, like, if you get like one of those Tostino's pizzas, like the small little, like, you know, couple dollar pizza with like the chopped like pepperoni and shit on it. As soon as I get one of those, like, I pull it out of the oven, I fold it in half, and that's how we eat those.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yum.
And that right there, folks, is how you eat a mega pizza slice.
I've done a pizza burger, now I'm gonna do a pizza taco.
I do love pizza.
It looks good though, man.
But yeah, this big slice really is big with air quotes around.
So she's like 3 minutes in, and I would say she's probably eaten, we'll say 30% of the pizza at this point.
Around it. It typically feeds a family of 4, which makes perfect sense.
Mad props, Anthony, this is delicious.
I feel like when you're trying to eat that much food, you almost have to try to get it down as fast as possible so your body hasn't realized that you're full yet and like forced you to stop eating.
Oh, that's amazing. I've never heard of Cabernet before, but I like it. I'd eat it again. Learning new things on International Pizza Day.
All right, so I'd say she's probably like over the 50% mark on the pizza. We're probably encroaching in that 65% mark.
It was pretty darn awesome to actually be able to do this challenge on International Pizza Day, which was a heck of a coincidence. So it was rather fitting. Maybe that's why the pizza tasted extra special that day.
Sucker's like a newborn baby. Hide your kid.
I'd say she's probably at 75%. 75% at 4 minutes. Like, she's making pretty good time. Like, when they said the other dude did it in 4 minutes, I was like, man, that's fucking quick. She's putting a hurting on it.
I'm not entirely sure what compelled me to say that. Maybe it was the supportive cradle I
feel like all the shit that's falling off of it, they're going to require her to eat as well. That's the only problem with like making a burrito out of your pizza is like the toppings just sort of like push out over time.
Giving it, or just the sheer weight of the pizza slice.
You know what I mean? Because you're going to feel like, yeah, I'm doing really well. And then you're done. There's like 5 pounds of fucking beef on the chopping block.
That was making my arms tired.
Mm-hmm. Good at sausage. Let's go.
Man, look at all that fucking toppings that are falling off. Holy shit. I'd say she's at like a solid 85%, 80%. The problem's going to be all the toppings that are falling off.
Look at all the toppings are coming out the back. Yeah, I might have to change what I said about a fork, but let's go animal mode. I did this to myself.
There's just an added extra layer of fun if you forego a fork and just go animal mode, face first into a pizza. I think it makes it taste extra delicious, and I was really enjoying getting those nice long cheese pulls out of the toppings.
I'm making this look so unattractive, but it is.
Dude, she's like 5 minutes, 30 seconds in, and I would say she's at a comfortable 92% of that pizza done.
Such a pretty pizza. I'd go on a date with it.
And it looked like the pizza still looks good.
Again, I'm not entirely.
Look at the fucking toppings, it's just a waterfall of toppings out the backside of that pizza.
Sure what compelled me to say that. Maybe I was just using speaking as an excuse to come up and resurface for some air in between all those massive bites. But
so she's about 6:30 in, and for the last 2 minutes, it's just been solid topping eating, which is kind of what we knew. So I would say she's getting pretty close to the end now.
No, I really was truly enjoying myself.
But I mean, like, her stomach's probably 2 fists big, right? Like, that's about the size of your stomach. Well, there were 2 fists worth of fucking toppings just hanging off the back of that fucking pizza.
Having lots of fun and enjoying the vibe there.
I'd say she's getting full. You can tell she's barely touched her soda.
Surfacing for air for a moment. This is delicious. I'm actually sad it's coming to an end. Everything in moderation. That's why I'm only having 1 slice. I want everyone to feel sorry for me for being on a diet.
Can I get a collective aw from you guys? Isn't that just
Man, there's so much food there. Even still, like, that last little bit is so much food.
so sad? 1 slice. But on that depressing note, I'm going to leave you guys to enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you all so
So she's about 8 minutes into it.
much for watching.
Oh boy.
I'd say she's feeling it at this point.
Well, the pineapple made up for the complete lack of healthy vegetables on this thing. So I basically feel like a athlete. She just like fucking like wiped up grease with the pizza. Kilo Crew. You can tell she's feeling it. If you are anywhere in the Sydney area, or if you're traveling here, stop out at George's Gourmet Pizzeria. This is the OG location. This is fantastic. Cheers to the final bite, and cheers to everyone here cheering me on. You can definitely see it in her eyes and stuff. She's definitely feeling that pizza.
9 minutes. I don't think I could do it in 20. I don't think I could eat that much pizza in 20 minutes. Maybe I could. I don't know. I mean, pizza's definitely something that I'm a big fan of. But just watching her eat it, especially when she got down to like the last 25%, and you just saw the massive toppings and cheese that were like hanging off the back of it, and like just comparing that to the size of an average human stomach, like,
Ooh-wee. Oh boy.
you would definitely have to train to be able to do this.
I feel like I'm covered in.
That's probably a full large pizza. I would say that it's every bit of a large. It's just deceptive in the like sizing of it. I would say they probably use like a large pizza dough, but they stretched it super thin. That was a lot of food. That was impressive.
A lot of tomato. Tomatoes, as we say, actually, sometimes. But anyways, 8 minutes and 55 seconds was my final time to finish that amazing mega pizza slice challenge.
God, that does look good, though. Like, I would say you'd have to see it in person to see just how sort of insanely large it was. But that was definitely something worth seeing. She did a great job. I'll tell you what, you guys somebody fly me out to Sydney and I'll do it. How's that sound? But kudos to her for doing it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed the commentary with it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have other videos like this that you want to see me check out, definitely let me know. But that was super awesome. I think it is cool to see people that can do these types of things. Definitely made me want pizza. But let me know down in the comments what kind of pizza you guys like. And until next time, have a great day.